Hey, I'm Allison.
And I'm Rory.
And welcome to The Probe. We are a show on the 8bitches channel where we review a hentai game, so you can know if it's good or not.
Which our opinions are the only ones that really count.
That's true.
So
this week we are playing a game called Coming Out on Top.
I really mean sex, 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 sex.
What's it about, Rory?
And this one is a gay one, which is fantastic.
So it's basically about a guy who comes out to his friends and embarks upon his first gay adventure.
Yeah.
On to the review. For this game, we changed things up a little bit. We're going to be rating each category out of 5 stars, in this case, purple dildos. Our first category is graphics. Rory, out of 5 purple dildos, what would you give this game?
I gave it 4 out of 5 purple dildos, and I liked the design, the character design. I thought it was great, and they were sexy. Because usually I find, like, animated things and characters not sexy. Because the men are usually so girly, and that's just me, it's not bad. You might like that, and that's okay. But I don't. So I did like that they were just kind of more realistic looking. The graphics of themselves were nice. I guess it kind of loses a little, though, that 1 star, because, like, the backgrounds were kind of plain sometimes and just uninteresting.
Who's paying attention to the background?
Well, no, I was, because they were talking about, like, the sexy stuff, and they were just showing a background, and I was like, show me the ass as we're, like,
that's
walking
true.
in the room, you know?
That's one thing that did bother me, is they kept mentioning asses, and we didn't see a single ass.
I know, or just like, oh, and then I was touching myself or whatever, and it was just like a background.
Yeah, we literally tried to masturbate like how many times?
I know! We got the sound effects, that was good. Holy shit!
Dot dot dot. The sound effect, oh god. Just keep listening to it. I also gave it 4 out of 5 purple dildos, for much the same reasons as Rory. I feel like the main thing that I really liked was that the characters all seemed to have a really unique look.
No, yeah, absolutely.
The one guy that we did finally sleep with, whom I'm in love with now.
I liked him.
I did too! And I'm actually looking forward to going and playing this by myself later. And it seemed like they had distinctive personalities too. Wait, but that has nothing to do with graphics.
Yeah.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
Let's just tie it down. I feel like I only gave it 4 out of 5 because it's not a style I normally am into. I do like the pretty boys.
You like the yaoi, girly-ish men?
Yes,
I
like
wrong
them.
With that.
I like them when they sparkle, when they have long hair.
I mean, I love that, but I don't find it sexy. I don't
do.
It doesn't All right, so gameplay. I also gave that 4 out of 5 purple dildos. I like that it had different options for where you're gonna go and what you're gonna do. And so I gave it the 4 out of 5. I think I gave it I didn't give it a perfect 5 because I think, I loved that it was customizable in the beginning. Okay. Condoms, no! We don't want condoms!
Really? Okay, no condoms. I can't believe that's a choice.
I know! I think that's fantastic.
This is our main character. What would you like him to have a beard, yes or no?
Was it like a big bushy ass beard? Because I don't want a big one. Just say no. But I think it could go even further with that and make it a lot more customizable.
Well, I did give it a perfect score. I gave it 5 out of 5 purple dildos because my experience.
Very, very fast.
I have played a lot of these games and I have not played one that allows this much customization.
Oh, really?
Yes. Most of the time, at most, they'll let you change your name. Never.
Yeah, I got to change it to me.
I mean, I didn't get to choose my goldfish's name and any of the others.
Yeah, he's got a name, Penny.
Name
Slurpee!
What would you like your fish to be named?
Why not Luna?
Okay. The hair and stuff is actually really... I've never seen a game do that before. Like, never.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. Maybe I should give it a 5 out of 5.
No, it's too late. You already did it.
Fine. But maybe if they had, like, dick size, too, and stuff like that. Or bubble butts, or different kind of asses, or skinniness. That would be great.
If they had the option to choose dick size, please tell me...
Everybody,
I mean,
9 inches.
Who's gonna choose? I want the puny dick. Like, nobody.
Some people do, like, smaller. I mean, maybe not in fantasy. I don't know, but I bet,
Some people
might
probably
go
don't
small.
like. You know what? It would probably be like average or gigantor, and those are
Yeah.
your 2 choices.
Well, who wants like one that's ridiculously like?
People
Some
claim
people
they
would,
do.
and
Some
I think
people
that
claim
should
they
be
do.
an option.
Our next category is story/dialogue. What did you think, Rory?
Well, I gave it a 3 out of 5, and I'm not really sure why.
Well, you were complaining a bunch about the lines being cheesy.
That was the big thing. Like, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess these things don't have to be funny, but they tried to put humor in it, and I really found it corny. I guess Penny had her purpose, but she came off as kind of just annoying to me, and like they wasted a lot of time with like, oh, have you told your parents yet if you're gay? And I was like, I don't care. This is not important. That's over here. That's like, what was your score?
Well, I feel like I was a lot kinder to it than you were, because I also agree that the dialogue was a little cheesy. I gave it 4 out of 5 purple dildos. I do think that it was kind of cheesy, however, I feel the effort that was put into it.
Yeah, I felt like there was genuine like effort to put into the game and the characters.
Well, that's the
Absolutely.
thing. The reason I did give it 4 out of 5, even though I felt it was kind of cheesy as well, is that every character they tried really hard to give them a distinct personality.
Absolutely.
Which I think is hard to do. And they weren't super cliche either.
And as annoying as I found Penny, she really
She had
was
her
very
thing.
distinct.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, she
You
was
could definitely
super,
tell
like,
what kind of person she
yeah.
was. She had a distinct personality, and I feel like that is a skill that not very many writers can pull off.
Absolutely.
So,
All right.
sexiness.
I thought this was a very sexy game, and so I gave it 5 out of 5 because I think this is probably gonna be the sexiest game we play that I like. We didn't get to see a lot of the sex scenes, and that was a little bit of a disappointment. And there was like really only one image that was sexual. And
So
it was
far.
a good one though.
Yeah.
But it was a good one, and it was sexy, and I love the character designs. I wish we could have seen more, but the one we got to see, Jed. Jed was sexy. What did you think of the sexiness?
My sexiness level was 4 out of 5 purple dildos, and the reason I didn't give it a perfect score is because, once again, it's not my style.
Yeah.
However, another secret about Allison, I read a lot of, like, trashy novels as well, and I feel like the sex scenes were written on par with a lot of those. You unzip your jeans and pull them down with your briefs in a single motion.
Excellent. You are one hot piece of ass. Get on your knees.
Yes, sir.
My knees.
You jump as Jed slaps you hard across the ass.
Ah! Get on your knees.
I really wanted the bukkake party!
I know. Why didn't he invite him to that? That's a
Isn't that
point
the
up
reason why we were there?
for dialogue story. I know.
Seriously.
I know.
We were cum slut 97, and he just let us
Exactly.
go. He's like, oh, well, you gave me a blowjob or whatever they did. I don't even know. It doesn't
don't
matter.
remember,
Point
but-
is we gave him a fucking blowjob, and then he's like, all right, you're done, cum
I know,
slut 97.
even
Even
though-
though I have all these people coming over to splooge on your face.
Yeah. What was that about?
So, we have tallied our scores for coming out on top.
Yes,
and, Rory, what is your final score for the game?
My final score was it got an 80%.
80%'s pretty good.
It's a B.
It is a B.
In some schools. But yeah,
80%
no, I
is
gave
good.
it an 80.
So that's a solid B minus.
Yes, absolutely. And I probably should have given it a little bit better, but whatever.
You know what? We're fucking harsh.
We are, yeah. So, yeah, mine was 80%. Allison?
Mine was 85%. A little bit better than Rory's, but still, you may have been a B minus, I'm a B.
Yeah.
Good, but not perfect. Would I recommend
No.
it to friends? Yes.
No, absolutely. This
Yes.
is one I would recommend playing.
And as I said, I'm ready
It was
to go
fun.
finish it.
Yeah, I want to see more of it.
All right, guys, that was the end of our review for Coming Out on Top. If you want to see our gameplay highlights, check
Absolutely.
somewhere where I will have it. Suggest some games for us to play.
Absolutely. But the freakier the better.
I'm not so sure about that.
I want the freakier the better.
I was just
Yes,
telling
yes,
Rory
yes.
about a game I found that I'm actually kind of scared to play.
I'm not at all frightened.
One day we'll play it. And
I can take it.
I'm not sure that I can. Thanks, guys. See you next time on the Pro.
Maybe you're into that, and it's okay.
This is a safe place, everybody.
Yes.
It's
I'm
okay.
only gonna kind of judge you, freak. Double freak.
So you just have to, like, use your brain imagination.
Yeah.
Your brain imagination. I don't know what that is, but,
So the fish was even animated. I would think they could at
do
least...
you really want the penis to be animated like...
At least that. or just going like this, at least.
Oh, you
or
just want to raise?
Or
How about some veins throbbing?
Yes, perfect.